Hi, dolls.
Hi, darling divas.
Hi, my darling diva dears. Did you read the diva group chat? Hi, everyone.
Did you read the diva down?
Did you read
I
the
was going to
diva
say the
down?
diva dish.
The diva dish, the diva download, the diva dirt.
Diva deep dish.
Deep,
have-
diva deep dish.
I have to say something really quick that happened to me. So I had a very best friend in high school. I did speech with them. They were a year older, but he's now the principal at one of the parochial schools.
Oh.
And he's actually a neighbor of mine. And funnily enough, he's been a neighbor of mine for like the past 5 years. And have I seen one of my close friends as a neighbor? No, I have not.
No.
I am walking Winnie just before this, and I hear a nickname that I was called in high school.
Thunder thighs.
Often. I was called Thunder Thighs in high school. Thank you.
Yes.
That's so rude.
I know. Anyway, they would post like comments like TT on Facebook when Facebook just launched, and I was like, that's calling me Thunder Thighs. That's fine. It was Randy, in fact. Yes. Thank you for this. I will say it's Randy with an I.
Oh,
Randy with an I,
Randy.
but I am walking and I just hear Randy. And I was like, and Jace was walking too, and he was like, what in the hell? So it really took me back. And should I bring Randy back?
No.
Bring Randy back.
No.
Randy could be like your drunk alter ego, you know?
It's Genie without the without the Genie costume.
Let me tell you something.
Let me.
If you
tell
know
something.
you, let me tell ya. You just gotta let
Man.
it happen.
I do
And
feel
just-
if I was a messy drunk, I feel like I would have an alter ego name.
You'd be like, oh, Randy's here. We gotta go.
Yeah, we got to put her back in.
If
Put her to
Randy, exactly how Randy was, if Randy is like here today, what would Randy be doing? What's
Randy
Randy's
was
job?
in the room today.
Like, what's Randy's
That's
trajectory
a
in life
great
in
question.
their 30s?
I mean, let's
Randy-
speak tea. Let's speak tea to power, okay?
I think-
Randy with an I, unfortunately, is a stripper for sure. That's 100%
no.
a stripper name.
Not
exotic
Thunder
man.
Thighs Randy. Thunder Thighs Randy, not so
Hey,
much.
in Iowa,
Um,
that's corn fed.
that's
you know?
corn-fed, mama.
Mhm.
That's homegrown.
Oh.
Randy
That's
absolutely would
homegrown.
still be tanning. I will have to say.
Uh-huh.
I think
Randy
Randy's-
Oh.
was tanning.
For sure.
And Randy would have had like, I think, tried to make multiple small businesses around like surrounding community theater, like
Oh,
not
I
have
see,
gone
I
with
see.
the flow of what community theater was actually in the area, but like tried to make something their own.
Like make
and
their own
failed
theater
every time.
or like
Randy is
Randy's one woman show.
Like,
MLM.
Not theaters, like camps, like activities.
Randy.
outside programming that wasn't like official ticketed theatrical.
An unlicensed
production.
childcare.
Yes,
summer
that's like
absolutely.
yeah, it's like an aftercare, but like no
Mhm.
qualifications.
It's
no,
happening
like,
at her
licenses.
mother's house between the hours of 10 and 3 when her mother is
Yeah.
gone.
Yep.
Randy is
Absolutely.
Randy was absolutely doing like Zoom like theater games. Like
Zip, zap, zap.
hosting Zoom
Yes.
theater game warm-ups.
Zoom theater for sure.
Not necessarily like helping, not like coaching, but like
Oh,
doing
no.
like weird Zoom community yeah.
She's not a coach or a teacher. She's a partner in your life. Like she's there to support you.
She
and,
lifts.
Like no,
Oh,
she's a
Randy
lifter
lifts.
for
Randy
sure.
lifts.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Randy
I know.
lifts. Would Randy?
I
What
hope she
MLM
does.
is Randy?
I hate to tell you, I think Randy worked at Walt Disney World. That's what I think.
Oh, Randy did the college program?
Randy was at least a 3-time college program.
Yeah.
graduate.
Oh yeah,
Like,
every single semester.
She kept
yeah. Every
going
summer.
back.
And she was at Pecos
you know
Bill
what?
twice.
She still does not have that college degree because she wants to keep her
going.
opportunities to go back to the college program open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know.
You just take one class a
You
semester.
never
That's
know.
it. That's all you need.
That's all you need. That's all you need.
Someone told me
Um,
that once because I was like, oh, I always wish that I did the college program. This is when I worked at Oklahoma State. And one of the student workers that was like going on the college program, she was like, well, you just have to enroll in one class and
One
you could do it. And
class.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm in my late 20s and married. I can't go off to the college program.
Yeah,
you
it's
can
not
do whatever your mind sets.
at that point. Just actually study abroad. Do you know what I mean?
Or just go work. I mean,
Or just
At that
go.
or
point,
just move
you
there and
know,
go work
yeah.
there.
I eventually moved there, you know.
Yeah, and you
I
worked
got
at
the full
Universal, so
experience, and I
You
worked at Universal.
did, and you
Yeah.
changed
you
lives.
changed
You
lives.
changed lives.
You made magic.
You made magic.
Yeah.
I made
You-
magic.
did.
I definitely stamped a couple of people's postcards for the Hogwarts mail.
Sure.
What is I don't
Yeah.
know.
The Hogwarts.
And I
post?
fucked them
Yeah.
up.
I don't
the
know.
owl post.
The hogs.
Mhm.
Oh, sure.
The Hogs.
Yeah, the hogs.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I took a photo with some child, and who knows where that photo is today.
Wow.
Well, I'm pissed, you guys, because
Okay. Jesus.
I
God.
have been infested by flies my entire vacation. Okay,
Oh.
I can't eat.
You have a
like-
fan or a blue blanket to
I
put
can't
over
eat. I can't enjoy this tropical island without having.
I
to
can't
be
enjoy my
bombarded
barbecue.
without these damn flies everywhere. Disney, do better.
I'm lost.
Are you not?
About
You
the
don't know about
flies?
this?
You
You
don't
don't
know
know about the
about the
flies
I don't-
in Lighthouse
No.
Key at
Lighthouse
Disney's
Point.
Castaway. Lookout Key at
Lighthouse.
Castaway Point or whatever.
Lookout Key. Lighthouse Point at Lookout K.
Key.
Disney Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point.
This is how you know
Yeah.
we're not officially Disney licensed
Oh, we're
marketers
not. We're not a
because
licensed
We're not?
Disney podcast.
No.
I had no idea.
because that was
What?
getting to that official name was a mess.
Who have I been writing a check to every month?
You've been
Casey.
writing a check?
I've been cutting checks.
Why would you be cutting
Checks.
checks to Disney? Please let us talk about your product
Please let us
officially.
talk about
please.
you.
Yeah, Miranda,
I don't know.
I'm forwarding those checks on. You're getting cash. I have to cash them and then
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
the
the-
money's
I
getting there for
wire
sure.
the money.
Casey's
I promise.
handling them.
Just to be
Mhm.
sure.
As you see the
So-
pile of
The
squishmallows grow behind you.
I heard a lot about Disney Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point.
Period.
First of all,
Yeah.
The
Great.
walk.
I missed
pier.
the fly talk.
The,
Yeah,
the
so
flies,
first things
the
first.
flies really appeared on the second
This
cruise.
is a more recent development.
It wasn't on the
okay.
nobody talked about the flies on the 3-day.
Nobody.
So
Nobody's talking about the
Oh,
flies.
God.
Nobody's talking.
Stop,
stop.
please.
it's so triggering. Like I don't even know how to. I feel really
Can you-
awkward when it happens.
RJ, can you pull up a photo of the
Of flies.
the-
Can you just show us what a fly looks
listeners,
like?
Listeners, if you don't know, the new island that is not a private island. Don't be confused. It is not a private island.
Can
the
you
new
hide
island
Miranda
that-
from the stream because her video looks crazy?
Yeah, hold on.
Right.
What
Oh,
is
oh,
she-
there we go. There we
She's
go.
back, she's
Okay,
back.
she's fixed.
Anyway, Disney Cruise Line is now docking at their new stop, which is the new island in the Bahamas, famously called Disney Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point.
And it is famously. You're right with that.
It
for
is.
sure.
It famously is called that full title. It is not a private island, so other people are also on the island in addition to Disney Cruise Line guests. And
Oh.
there's been a lot of feedback. It's a beautiful island. They did a really good job with like what Disney does. Like they made it very much like Castaway Key. They have family beaches. They have an adult beach. They have their little areas where you can dine that are delicious, and their costumes for the characters are so cute. There's special merchandise, things like that. But obviously with a new stop, there is going to be a lot of feedback.
So do
and
they
that is
just
what
have They just have like a portion of the island. Then is that how it works?
Yes, they have
Okay,
like
got it.
a little section of the island.
Who do they share with? Royal, princess.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to show you
know.
the
I don't
flies.
think
But I
they share it with
people-
another cruise line. I think
No,
it's just
people
like
live there.
Oh, regular
Oh.
folk.
It's like Nassau.
Yeah.
Oh, Nassau.
because what I was seeing on Miss TikTok is that you can just buy a day pass and go to the Disney beach and eat.
Oh,
Cool.
listeners, we're watching.
We're watching a
Um,
video of a guest getting food, getting treats, and
Flies
there's
about.
flies everywhere.
So people have these little fly swatter fans.
They've added these fans.
This was a picture that
That was the picture I
that was
saw.
that was
Yeah.
Oh,
Where
I
people
did
are
see
just
that in the
covering
group
their
chat,
food.
but I did not read.
and then here's
there's a close up.
The burger looks good.
I mean, it's so hard to control.
and then this is the walk.
And this is the
infamous
famous
walk.
pier. This is the famous
So
30-minute walk.
Oh my!
It is. It is.
It's a
It is
11
a half a mile,
It is half
So it
of a
takes about
mile.
11 minutes. 11 and a half minutes.
and
They have added a
I've heard-
water station and cool towels. Halfway.
so I have heard that. So those golf carts I just drove by, you can request a golf cart for cast members to take you to and from the island.
I heard you
If
had
needed.
to be in a
That's crazy.
accessible room. Or
Oh,
have a
interesting.
cabana.
That's
If you have a cabana
So you-
rental, they'll get you in the cart.
I don't
I
think
would
this is that
assume
crazy.
that's
I
the
don't
case,
care
and
about the
also
pier. I think the
I-
pier is
I-
the most boring conversation.
The photo was the most daunting thing. Half a mile is nothing because honestly, that's probably as long of a walk when you get to Castaway Key, but there is more to look at. You know what I mean?
I feel like half a mile is walking from like TTC, where you park at TTC,
Uh-huh.
to the tram, and then like from, you know what I mean? Like it's just walking
Yeah.
around the park.
It's just that you just see a pier and it's very daunting at first.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
I don't think it's that overwhelming at all in the slightest.
Ooh, I saw
Um,
more flies. There are the flies.
Well,
Okay, you want to see flies? Do you want to see flies? Type in Cedar Point mayflies.
oh,
You can do
no.
it on Twitter. You can do it on Twitter. I saw this yesterday. That one.
It looks like they're like ska dancing, like
It looks
hardcore.
like. Why are they in like a? First of
Oh
all,
my God,
it must be so hot in there, and then like these red lights, like you were just,
Yes, the red lights are like
and then your
making them
overhead lights are
angry.
essentially like bug lights. Like, what are we doing?
This is what it reminded me of when we went to Mackinac.
Mackinac, yeah.
And it was crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on Cedar Point. Is, if you've never been, it's on Lake. Is that Erie? I think it's on Lake Erie, and it's like on the lake. So it's, it's got that kind of gross lake.
Still water, mama.
Still water, girl. Rising tides lift all boats, or whatever. You know what I mean?
I would say I would still go to Disney Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point.
Well, of course
You
you're
The famous title.
Famous.
Now we are trying to get Miranda a free cruise. Now we are on our forgiveness era with marketing. So
Uh-huh.
now we're
Yeah,
gonna.
yeah, yeah.
Miranda is now trying to get
Oh.
a free cruise to market to Disney marketing.
Yeah.
Sure. Always.
Yes,
I
I
will-
love
I will happily
Disney.
I will even take a heavily discounted, I'll
Yeah.
pay part of my way.
I love Disney
Um,
Lookout Key at Castaway Point. What is it? Lighthouse
Key.
Key?
no, you were right.
At Lighthouse
That's
So
Point.
right. Lookout
Yeah.
Key
So
at
right.
Lighthouse Point.
Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point.
And which ship will you be riding? Oh, will you be on, Adam, to reach Disney's Lookout Key at Lighthouse
What
Point?
I will be on the Jewel of the Ocean, the Disney Wish, a true vessel of joy. No,
No, girl.
not a cruise
No.
ship. That's not a cruise ship.
It
The
is.
Disney-
No,
It is.
not-
It's
that's
just
not
not that
going to
one.
Disney Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point.
Not yet, but I will be on the
Not yet,
maiden
but I
voyage
used
too. That's
I
what we're
was
getting you
looking
on.
at-
Yeah.
I was looking at future cruises, and it might go there on the Wish sometimes for the 4-day.
So right now it's just the Magic and Fantasy, but famously they all shift different seasons.
Magic and Fantasy are the original boats, right? They're the oldest
No,
boats.
Magic and Wonder are the oldest and smallest.
Puny.
Good try though.
I was looking at
I
a
don't know
bunch of different
any. I
cruises.
don't know a single thing about Disney Cruise Line. It kind of thrills me to be so unknowledgeable about it.
Famously, Adam
It
hates
is-
the water, so.
Famously, I don't like the water.
What do you think I love that shit?
Do you think I love being in the middle of the ocean?
Miranda hates water. That's why
I
she doesn't take a
hate
bath.
water.
Well, yeah, but that's good. Well, Miranda,
hate.
Miranda and I have a different fear about water. I don't like the water because we don't know what's in the water. Miranda has a fear of water because famously, if water touches her, she will melt.
Oh.
So,
I will turn back into a mermaid, a
Oh.
sea creature.
Nar
I am
Clear.
a Luca. But we do need to figure out one day when we do eventually, because we have had listeners approach us in real
The group
life
chat
about
cruise,
a
I
group chat
know.
cruise.
I know.
We would need to figure out what ship, what itinerary, how long. The options are endless.
Mhm.
Do we think it's the most advantageous to what is the word? Leave from Texas?
Well, because we can only
not really.
we can only leave from Texas from like Christmas time until like mid spring,
Yeah.
and it's on like one of the older ships, so she's
Mm.
not, And but I feel like
I think
we're
the
better.
Port
We're best
Canaveral-
off just leaving from Miss Port Canaveral
Miss
and just
P.
getting on the damn Wish.
Get
Well,
on the-
4
and
days.
then of course, because I think, does the Brightline stop in Port Canaveral? Doesn't it stop there? Oh, it doesn't. It just goes straight to
Not,
MCL.
not at this point.
Oh, okay.
Is it running yet?
Yes, girl.
I mean, it runs.
I may
it runs-
may not know much about
It goes-
ships, but I know about trains, Mama.
She runs to Miami.
She
You
does.
I
can
was gonna say, I
run
knew
to
it
the
was
Miami
Miami.
port.
Oh.
Okay,
She
okay.
runs to Miami.
Yeah. I've been looking at a bunch of different cruises because I have to make a presentation for Joe. to
A pitch.
yes, I have to pitch him to get him to go on a damn cruise with me.
What's your
what's-
first pitch location? Where are we going?
Pitch,
I mean,
pitch us.
like
Pitch
a-
us.
First pitch is Alaska to see a damn glacier. I
Sure.
want to go to Alaska when it's hot here and it's cold there. I want to
So-
start off in Canada for the weekend and get some
Yeah.
poutine.
Are
and
you
then go on that
are you-
damn ship for 7 nights.
are you
see a
wanting to do a
glacier.
Disney cruise?
Yeah. Yeah, because
Mm,
I want to see the characters and their little get-ups.
I know. It's like 3 times more expensive to do a Disney cruise to Alaska.
Is it because it's mostly in the ship? Like, there's no like or are there?
It's-
No,
excursions?
they
There-
just
there
stop
are
at different little
excursions.
towns.
They
But
excursion.
it's like not even like a top 4 cruise line for Alaska, because these other ships have more
Better.
capabilities than Disney and are
Yeah.
willing to do more in Disney or in Alaska than Disney Cruise Line is. Like I'm trying to get my grandma to go, or trying to make a situation go with my grandma, and I was like, it is so hard for me to justify to her the price of the Disney cruise compared, especially like my grandma. And I'm like, because she doesn't care. She's done lots of other cruise lines that she'd be
Yeah.
more willing to do, but I'm
Is
not.
do they sail from Alaska, or is it like Vancouver? Or,
Out of
It's
Portland?
Vancouver.
Mhm.
Vancouver. See, I would do it, and then also like stay at Vancouver because I've heard Vancouver is like super cool.
Jace loves Vancouver. He said
Yeah.
it's so great.
She doesn't
Yeah,
stop
Jessica-
there. She
Jessica
stops in
says that
Palm
her-
Beach.
Her friends did the Alaska one and did a sled pulled by huskies, but then a helicopter took them there. That sounds iconic. I will not be getting on that helicopter. That is not in the
You're not
cards
a
for me.
helicopter girly.
It does
Do you
scare
know how
me a
many
little.
people? It's horrifying. Kobe Bryant died in a helicopter.
Not on a
Oh.
No,
helicopter.
not in the helicopter.
Yes,
It was
guys.
Did he not?
little.
It was a
little
helicopter.
private plane. It wasn't a helicopter.
I'm pretty sure it was a helicopter.
I think it was a helicopter.
I'm like
Well, RJ,
80%
screen
positive.
share. Let's see.
Don't
I'm
please
not gonna
don't please don't
screen
screen
share.
share
I'm
the
not gonna
death of
screen-
Kobe
Let's not
Bryant.
pull up TMZ. Either way,
Oh, it was a helicopter.
It seems iconic. Yes, it was. So that's just like, it's not in the cards for me, and that's fine. Like, so I was looking at a 5-night, and like, it's awful because I'm
Thank
looking
you,
at a
Jessica.
5-night because it's not a 7-night, and like,
Mm.
I feel like that's what my grandma can do, even though I would prefer a 7-night. But it only does 2 stops, and that's like glacier viewing and Ketchikan. And I was like, honestly, I think that's all I need. I don't
Yeah.
think I need to explore more of Alaska.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would imagine the Alaskan cruise is really more just you're in the cruise
Vibe.
ship, you're vibing,
Yeah,
and you're like
you're-
watching the views.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You're looking at
Nature.
the whales. And then like in
Yeah.
Ketchikan, you go out and like shop in the little village, and then you get back
Uh-huh.
on the ship.
Small town vibes, cozy
know-
Yeah.
vibes.
I think an Alaska cruise would be like something Joy would love. She would love
yes.
it.
Let's take her.
Let's take
I'll
her.
take Joy and Jane and Aretha.
We'll
your
bring
mo-
Gloria too.
Joy and
Is your mom
Honestly,
still trying to go
let's go.
to Niagara?
So my mom has been trying to go to Niagara Falls, literally, like
As if like
every
Niagara's
year. As if
hard
it's
to
gonna-
go
yeah.
to.
But she was like, her dream is for all of us to go with her. And I'm like, it's
Aw.
girl.
It's just
and
it's just the
but
falls.
Niagara is so like cheesy coded that it's like
yeah.
it sounds like she'd love it. You know, it's like
Yeah.
Niagara is like the North's version of Branson. I feel like that's what I think of. You know, just like tourist trap.
What is the city that Niagara is in? It's not because Toronto
It's
is
very
not-
close to Buffalo.
Yes.
It is very close to Buffalo.
It's got a weird name, doesn't it? Or no, the city is
Isn't it called
It's
Niagara?
Niagara
Niagara
Falls.
Falls?
Niagara on the lake.
Wow.
Because I think
Yeah.
Canada was always something that Adam and I would have wanted to go.
But it's
Called
too late
Niagara.
for you now.
But it's too late for us now. They're not going to let us in anymore in Canada.
No.
Not since the incident.
Oh.
Banff was really nice though when we went to Banff, and my cousin still lives there, so she always is like, "You should come."
But there
whenever you want."
is a Toronto line that goes all the way from Toronto to
Vancouver?
Niagara.
Oh, Niagara.
So
Oh,
you could make
So
it a
we
Toronto
go to-
trip into a day.
So we
Mm.
go
Sure.
we go to Toronto.
Toronto.
We go on the cruise. We come back to Toronto. Take
Toronto.
the Toronto line to
What
Niagara.
Niagara.
The Alaska cruise?
Yeah.
Baby girl,
Yeah.
that is on the other
That is on the
No.
other side, Diva.
Oh,
No.
sorry.
Niagara, New York, Vancouver, Alaska. Like,
Yes.
hello?
It's all Greek.
It's
to
all
me.
Greek to me, honey. I thought you were gonna say like, "Oh, there's a Great Lakes cruise." I'm sure there is. Like,
Yeah.
that
Oh, I'm
gets off to-
sure. A little
could be
river
fun
cruise.
too. A river cruise.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking about cruises because in our Discord, someone's talking about going on a cruise, and
Mhm.
and although I had the worst time of my life, and I was texting everyone that I wanted to get home immediately, I still want to go back on a cruise because it's not the cruise, it's the company you bring with you.
That's beautiful, Casey.
You know,
Sure.
and the company, when the company's not good, the cruise is gonna suffer.
Cruises else?
That's any vacation.
That's any vacation.
Yeah.
Honey.
Yeah.
And I keep learning it every time.
Every vacation you go on, it's the same
Every
story.
vacation.
Yeah.
Mhm. I finally got out of vacationing with Miranda, so we're good
Yeah.
there.
She cut that tie.
Finally.
She's like, I think
"That's
I'll do
enough."
my own thing.
Oh, I don't need to go
I
this
think I'm gonna hold
time.
off on Disney.
I'm gonna sit this one out. Next time, though.
Yeah,
Let me know if
yeah,
you're
let me
ever
know next
interested in
time.
going to Branson. We can go to Branson together.
Can you imagine
Yeah.
if I went to Branson with Casey before Jane? Oh, she's been trying to get me to Branson
Trying
to
to
watch
get
a
you?
Noah's Ark theater show.
my
God.
I slept with a man that was part of
Sure.
a Branson
Troop
show.
theater
I hear
theatrical
they're
production.
great.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
hear
look
they're
at-
gay.
I
I'm
Actually.
I
gonna
would
look
go.
up
I
Branson
would.
family shows because I swear.
Casey and I would go to the Noah's Ark experience in like Kentucky or whatever for sure. The one where they
Oh,
built the
yeah.
ark. Yeah.
Oh, that's where
The Ark is there.
where the ark was built. They
Yes.
famously were the wow.
Wow.
But with the cubits by the cubits. Yeah.
I still have my dream travel show with Casey where we go to like the America's Kitschiest, and we would definitely do the Noah's Ark, for sure.
You go to like the Precious Moments Museum. What state is
Yeah.
that in? I've been there before.
It's in Missouri.
Missouri.
Is it?
Yes.
And I would love to go to Dollywood someday.
Yes,
I would like to go to Dollywood.
I would love
Gotta
to go
do
to
a Christmas in
Dollywood, and I gotta
Dollywood.
have that
At
Christmas bread.
I gotta get
Yeah,
that
we gotta go.
bread.
I gotta have that monkey bread.
Yeah, in
The
honor
cinnamon.
of Pride,
I'm proud.
LGTB, let's get this bread. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
it was the I believe I may be talking out of turn, but I believe it was the Presley's Country Jubilee.
It's
Um,
is it Elvis family?
Well, their last name is Presley,
So I would assume.
Mm.
and I don't remember his name, but he wasn't one of the performers. He was like behind the scenes, but he was one of the brothers or something. So he's not on the
Wow.
entertainers page.
He's
but-
on the payroll. He's
He's on the
definitely
payroll though.
That's for
I'll have
sure
to
a
look them up.
501c3, I have no doubt. Tax.
Oh, for sure.
tax
Oh,
free.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Church
Yeah.
or something.
Church or
Yeah.
something. It's church or something.
It's church.
It's church or something.
Well, this was a real treat.
This is really fun.
Love this.
I don't know. Adam just got back from the trainer once again, and he
Guys, my trainer. Okay, I was doing push-ups, and famously, my arms are like little bird arms. So, I was doing push-ups, and he always has to like correct where my arms are for the push-ups because I always like have them wrong. And so he was like, "Okay, this time we're gonna do military push-ups. You have to like keep it where you like keep your arms when you bend them. They stay tight to you." So I was like, "Okay." So I like wasn't. They kept splaying out, so I like shifted my hands, and he was like, "No, don't use your don't do that. Just like twist your arm." And I was like, "Well, it's weird." And he was like, "Yeah, no, I know, because your elbows are double jointed, but." Just like hold, and I was like, "What?"
Excuse me?
And he was like, "Did you not know you're double jointed?" And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And he was like, "Okay, look at." So then he like
wait.
mirrored me, and he was like, "Okay,
His elbows were
put your
moving
arms."
differently.
And he was like, "You can move." Like I can't do it now because I'm not
You're
gripping
not-
onto anything. But
Get on the floor. Get on the
do
floor.
it-
get on the
Shut-
fucking
go.
floor.
Get on the floor. I gotta see this.
I gotta see
But
this.
basically, like if I keep my hands in one spot, I can basically like twist my arms
All the way
around.
around.
Not
Do it
all
to
the way.
RJ.
Show us. Show us.
Show us.
I can show art. It's not gonna work.
you can see
Adam's
you right
getting up.
there, girl.
We can see.
Oh God.
Wow. All right.
To blur that out.
Show.
Okay.
Okay. So Adam is on the
Okay.
ground going to show us how he is double jointed.
Oh! Oh! Wait, do it again. Oh!
Oh my God.
Yo! Wait, that's not.
I've never seen anybody do that.
Because
Oh,
for
yeah,
me,
you
I have to
can't go-
twist. I have to twist my whole arm.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like I absolutely have to twist.
Yeah, I didn't
Oh
know.
my God.
He was like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you're
you're
double
you're
jointed."
He was like, "You're in the 5% of people that have double joints."
And you fully was. You,
And I was like, "What?"
did you just start yelling in the middle of the PT area?
He was like, "Have you always felt like push-ups are super hard for you?" And I was like, "Yeah, but also I'm like weak. I mean, like I have no upper arm strength." He was like, "Besides that," and I was like, "I guess yeah." Like even when I was little, and he was like, "Yeah, that's partially why." And I was like,
Wow.
"So you really
Wow.
learn something new every day. You know what I mean?
We're always growing and learning.
We're always growing and
Wow.
changing and learning."
Congrats.
Thanks.
You're such a unique boy.
He said that I am more susceptible to like injury though because of it. So I was like, "Oh,
I mean,
great."
you did that, and I was like, your arm is clearly going to break.
It's clearly going to break.
That's what's going to happen.
That is
Yeah,
so
you better
crazy.
watch it this summer. You have a broken arm summer.
I mean, you know, I've had broken feet during the
Mhm.
summertime, so.
No,
I
no,
just-
you haven't. You've
I
had
had
gout.
swollen
You had
feet. But that was pre.
gout that you
What
didn't
about
know
that was
about.
gout?
But that was before I was diagnosed.
But what about your gout?
Well, what about troll gout? I've never broken a bone.
I broke my
neither.
finger once. I broke my index finger.
I have sprained an ankle.
Doing
Not
what?
the- I was jumping on
Oh,
a
God.
bed when I was in the third
That's
grade.
part of that one?
Yeah.
What all happened to you? Because I'll be really honest. I'm going to tell it. RJ has a
No,
scar-
not that one. Not that one. Not that one.
That's another one where you were
That's-
jumping on the bed?
That's 8th grade. That was like 7th, 8th.
Three
On your
little
butt?
monkeys jumping
Yeah.
on the bed.
What?
RJ
Yeah.
has a
No.
scar
I have
across
a
his butt.
sprained
I have a
because he-
scar across my butt because in 7th grade, my friend and I were like not fooling around. We were roughhousing.
Mm-hmm.
We were roughhousing, and then I fell off the bed and landed on a glass table.
Glass
and so
top
I had
table.
glass shards
In your
strike
buttocks?
me across my butt.
Oh my
butt cheek.
God!
So I have
So
a
you still
scar.
have a
What just
scar?
like started
So the-
gushing blood?
Yeah. And so we ran. Yeah. And so my two cheeks have like one on one and then a little dash on the other. So I have a little exclamation point.
Wow.
Wow.
QD. QD.
Well, now we know how to identify you. If we
Yes,
ever
if the
need
you
Yeah.
can
your
always
body.
identify the
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
You make flip him around.
Flip him over.
Turn him over.
Flip 'em.
Turn him over. Maybe I should do a tattoo to cover it and do like a long barcode.
No.
So that way
No.
Just get a BBL and even it out.
Yeah.
Just let him open it back up and just while you're in there, you know.
Yeah.
Do the-
You've already
do the
got
thing.
the place.
Look,
Just-
you've already cut it
Yeah,
open. Just
definitely.
fill
Yeah.
it in, girl.
just reopen.
it'd be
it.
like
Take
Build a
her.
Bear.
Take some of
Just
this
yeah.
and put it back there,
Yeah.
girl.
No, you take it from your thigh.
Oh.
So your thighs look skinny.
Mm.
You
You don't
shrink
want
your
skinny
thighs
thighs.
and grow your
I don't
ass.
want skinny thighs, Marmer.
We-
I
We're
forgot that.
Thunder thigh girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a
Through and
gorgeous way to bring
through.
it all the way back. Okay, let's go to our
Wow.
go
Oh,
off.
Our thunder
Wow.
thighs. All right. Well, who has
Miranda
to go
frozen.
off? Oh, she is frozen. I
Yeah,
thought she
she's
was
very
doing
happy.
it. No. Okay.
Oh,
There
she's
you go.
back.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh wait, say
Miranda.
something, Miranda. Huh?
Okay, there you
Huh?
go. She's back.
Huh?
Actually, talk
Oh.
for real.
Say words.
What do you want me to say?
Okay.
Say less.
Say less.
Say less. Got it.
Okay, divas, who wants to go off?
Not everybody all at once.
Please, everyone, calm down.
Please.
Stand back, everyone.
RJ.
No, I don't have one yet. I need someone to go so I can think about it.
I have one.
Think. Okay. Okay, Miranda, it's time to go off.
I believe I've been bamboozled.
Oh.
Yeah, I think the girlies won. I think they got what they wanted, and that was to fool me into desperately thinking I needed to purchase a vacation package to get into Fantasy Springs at Tokyo Disney Sea. Because, girls, since we last recorded, Fantasy Springs is open.
She's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. She's really
stunning, yeah.
And you know what also that you've noticed is if you get there early and you're on your phone, you can do everything in that land. You can do it.
Yeah.
And you didn't need to buy their overly priced vacation package to get into there. But that's how I found out that they bamboozled me, is because as we know from what we talked about booking before, they never would open it more than 2 or 3 months before your travel. And now all of a sudden, before Fantasy Springs opened, they're like, oh, it's going to be 6-7 months out now. You have to book it now. Even before Fantasy Springs is open, this is your only way to experience the land. So obviously we were there. I did it. I freaked out. I purchased it. And now realizing I did not need to do that. I did not need to spend the amount of money. And I feel silly, but also I'm realizing after, like, I'm like, you know what? If it takes some stress off of me while I'm there to not have to, like, constantly be on my phone trying to book things, I guess it can be worth it. But, like, to what degree? Like, because it is, like, hundreds of dollars more than it would have been if I just booked everything a la carte typically.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel I feel a little upset and a little silly that I, like, freaked out about it. But I'm trying to tell myself that it's fine. You know?
Yeah.
Well, at least give you that ease of mind.
Peace of mind.
I think, like, not having to stress out. But I do understand, because when it's hard when it's like, well, I'm perfectly capable to also, like, do, like, the hustle too. And it won't be a big, you know, deterrent.
Yeah. It's just the fact that it was like I had no idea what to expect and nobody else did. So, like, nobody had tips about it before. Their only tip was, like, if you want to do it, you must book the vacation package. Like, that should probably be the only way. But now we know that if you are going, you are probably going to be able to do everything in the land. But again, it will take your dedication being on your phone like it is for any Disney park these days. But anyway, I'm glad everybody's able to do everything. But whatever. It's fine. I'm fine.
Somebody else go.
Well, you look fine.
Somebody else go.
You look great.
You look great.
RJ?
Sure, I can go.
Okay. Go ahead. Go off, Queen.
Go off, Queen. Honey, girl. It is. I was gonna say it's not Pride. It is Pride. It is Pride. Happy Pride. So, and in Chicago, that means it's, you know, time for the summer festivals. We love our little neighborhood festivals. We had one here recently this past weekend, and it was fun. But you know what's not fun? Just a bunch of gays standing in the middle of the festival, blocking the way. Now I know that this is part of the, you know, the gay summer experience of just standing and looking and being talking looked at. And being looked at. But like when we went to P-Town, there was like a place to do that. You go to the I can't remember what it's called, the deck, the dock, whatever. Dick dock around the clock.
Dick's last
resort.
No, not Dick's. Yeah. Dick's Big Inn.
Dick's halfway in.
Dick's halfway
in.
The thing is, like, you go to the deck or
Minnows.
whatever, and you just stand there, and people look at you. You know, that's how I looked at Alan Cumming. That's how I looked at Raul Esparza. You know, that's how I found out Raul Esparza was dating men.
Did you want to say who walked by us this weekend at our neighborhood festival?
Miss Anthony Rapp and his twins, and like baby twins, and his Asian partner. So
gorgeous little family.
But like girlies, we gotta move. Sorry, not even girlies, because generally they were not girlies. They were like older gays.
Old gays, get out
Old-
the way.
Old gays, get out the way. I mean, I know, like we have spaces, yes,
Take up,
but it-
take up space, you know?
but it can't be in the middle of the festival where people are trying to walk back and forth. Girl, go to the little
They're clearly
alcoves.
not Disney gays because don't walk in the middle of don't block
Don't.
the middle of the walkway.
Yeah. But it was so
Need
fun
some
because
egress here.
Adam was like, oh, I guess I didn't realize that like it's almost like market days. And I'm like, I don't think it is. I think it's just because the gays are here in this neighborhood and they've made it a gay festival. But I think it's meant to be like a Swedish festival for like families. But where was the Swedish?
There's nothing Swedish
There's
about
nothing
Midsummer
Swedish.
Fest.
It has just become like basically like another. It's like a pride.
Pre-Pride.
fest. Pre-pride.
Pre-pride.
But the gays, you gotta move.
You gotta move. You gotta go off to the side.
You gotta go off to the side.
You gotta go off to the side.
As one of our favorite gay icons saying,
Donald Trump.
no,
That's what I thought she was gonna say.
move, get out right now. It's the end of you and me.
Mm.
It's too
Jojo
late.
Siwa.
Yes.
Jojo, the other Jojo. It's too late.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna make everyone when we're in Chicago. I am gonna need a full body photo for everyone, so that way I can upload on the TikTok. The
dancing.
the
thing.
dance. It turns you into the Karma's a bitch dance. So
No. I refuse to sign the release.
No, I won't.
I will be
I
behind.
will
My
not
legs
be
will be
doing
behind
that.
something the entire time.
you will never see my legs.
You'll never
honey.
see me.
You will never see these gams.
You will never see the jams, honey. Great. Who wants to go next?
Well,
Casey?
I guess
Casey,
Adam. I'll go.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Casey.
Okay. My go off. It's an addendum to last week's go off
Oh,
about
God.
Old Navy and their super cash issues. Old Navy, don't
We're-
send me stuff I didn't order. Because I got all excited because the rest of no, I got all excited because the rest of my order came and it was not my order. It was some other stuff. And they literally have a thing on their website when you're returning it to say the item I received was not what I ordered. So it's a common problem that they have that we just send you the wrong thing.
Then fix it, girl, if it's a pattern.
Fix it, girl. And then
Jeez.
my second go off is how do I make cargo pants work? Because they're not working for me. The girlies are wearing them, but I
girlies
can't
are
get it to
wearing 'em.
work. It's like giving me flashbacks to being a
Yeah.
chubby 14-year-old girl trying to, find the cargo pants that at Old Navy that work for me. And even now as an adult, it's just like taking me right back there. There ain't
Pants
no
or shorts? Pants?
pants, cargo shorts. What do I look like, a
Cargo
lesbian?
short.
You think I like
Well,
Chapel Roan?
now that you mention it.
Well, you know.
Yeah, they were cargo pants, and that's what some of these girlies are wearing, and I'm not wearing them. I've got 2 more pairs in a parcel locker to go pick up from Target. So we'll see if those work, but I don't think y'all will be seeing me in them next weekend. I can say that.
Oh, come on. Just try them once.
don't-
Come on.
Come on,
of
we're
the
the cargo pants.
Here, I don't think cargo will work
Huh?
for any of us.
Oh,
Huh?
Yeah.
I don't think we're
Ironically, I
cargo
think
girlies.
Miranda could actually
Actually, I
pull
think
cargo
Miranda
off because
could.
I
you
think
have
Miranda
I
wearing
think-
a wide leg cargo would be
I
so
think Miranda
cute.
could
I
knock
think it
off
would be too.
a
My
wide leg
hips are
cargo and then like a
too
white
big.
tank.
My hips are too big to wear any wide leg pants without them looking silly on my bottom half. On
But
the
that's
thunder
what the
thighs.
wide leg does. It like takes the hip and then
just
And
goes
it keeps
straight
going.
down.
and goes straight down.
I don't.
Because I don't have hips, so I have the opposite problem. They look silly
She
as
goes
hell.
in.
I go in. It's so sad that I am the apple shape. So it's like like it's just like like it's the
Oh my
most
God.
depressing.
You do have the smooth little legs. The little baby legs.
Her skinny little gams.
Yes.
The
I gotta do
Damn.
a line. I need them to go out.
You need, what were those dresses for a minute we were doing like 5 years ago where it was like those two straps and then it was just like a sack dress and it just like went straight. It was like perfectly, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yes. What's
I
it
don't know.
called? Not an A line, but like a shift
just like
dress.
A shift
Yes.
dress.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect for Casey.
Yeah, no, but those look bad too because it don't work, honey.
It don't work, y'all. It don't work.
It don't work.
Not every fashion moment
Period.
has to be a movement, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, I'm all about trying, you know, just trying it all.
At least you
to
tried.
see-
Yeah.
Well, you
See what
really
try
works.
everything.
That
as
I-
our favorite
Try
country bears
everything,
say.
honey.
Uh-huh.
As
Yeah.
the country
I won't give
bears
up.
say.
And I won't give in until I reach
There
my
you
end.
go.
Absolutely. Beautiful.
Okay, what
I
Adam?
am-
Okay.
Let's hear it. Anything from your FYP? That was probably what it should have been my go off. But
Oh no, I have one.
okay, girlie.
Sitting on a
I mean,
secret
it's not.
here.
I don't know if it's really a go off, but it's more like it's a word of advice. It's a word of like, let me speak to those who feel that they can't do something. Let me empower you to tell you that you can. You are allowed to, even though it is more expensive, you are allowed to buy the pre-cut fruit at the supermarket. You can do it. You don't have to be like, well, I really should just get the full strawberries and do the work myself. You don't have to. You're an adult. It's your own money.
Buy 'em
Do whatever
sliced,
you want to do.
bitch.
You know the other thing that's nice about the pre-sliced strawberries from the supermarket, which I did just buy for $6, which is very expensive. They weed through those like 2 or 3 strawberries that come in the thing that are like
That will
boo-boo.
spoil the bunch.
The
Ugly.
boo-boo ones.
The ugly.
Yeah.
It will spoil the bunch.
You don't get
girl.
those in that like all of them are gorgeous. You can have all of them and they're all pre-cut and you don't have to do the work. You know what? That extra $1 is worth it, in my opinion. Going back to Miranda's thing about is the vacation package worth it? It's worth it. For the peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
I sometimes
honey.
buy the chopped onions if I'm like, I'm not doing
Oh.
this today.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that makes sense too.
I mean,
I would buy chopped watermelon.
Oh,
Oh,
girl.
Watermelon's too big.
Who is
Yeah.
buying a
Difficult to
full
buy.
watermelon?
My husband.
My
This man.
husband.
And then he'll come and cut it on our little cutting board. And I'm like, I can taste your fucking chicken that you've had on this cutting board. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out.
Yeah, you gotta buy. Yeah, sliced watermelons.
Watermelon, pineapple.
Pineapple.
What are you
Yes.
doing?
Pineapple.
What are you
Don't
doing?
buy a
You
full
were-
pineapple.
Don't
You're
do
absolutely
it.
crazy.
We don't have the
Bonkers.
tools. You know, there are
No.
tools that these grocers have.
We don't have the room to
We don't
carry
have
the.
room.
Can I say something serious though? You constantly let's get into this.
Let's get serious.
Because
for
we
a
haven't
moment.
had a grocery minute for a minute.
Oh,
You will see common fruits that you will see pre-sliced for you.
Mhm.
Strawberries, watermelon,
cantaloupe.
pineapple, and then the melons.
The melons.
And by that I
Yeah.
mean cantaloupe, honeydew.
Honeydew.
Period.
Sometimes there's another
The
one that
other
they also
one.
have. The other
There's
one.
another one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you will always see melon. And I don't know who. I worked at a grocery store. I don't know. It is not a popular thing to purchase. So I don't know how often they're cutting them. How often do they go through them? Who's buying regular melons? Like if you go to a diner and you get a little fruit cup
Mhm.
and it has a couple
Got those
melons.
damn melons. in
That's
them.
fine. It costs nothing to go to a diner, okay? Except for Joe Biden's inflation. But apart from that, it's like fine. It's like a fruit cup, whatever. Who cares? It's not the end of the world. Who is going out and purchasing? I'm sorry, honeydew. Who is purchasing honeydew? Cantaloupe, fine. It has a flavor.
Honeydew?
Honeydew.
Honey don't.
Honey don't.
We've said-
Honey
and
don't.
Honey don't.
We've said that before.
We've said it
on
before,
the-
and it bears repeating, Casey.
And we'll say it again.
It
We'll
was
say
the
it
name
again.
of one of our episodes.
Honeydew.
Well,
honey don't, honey.
Honestly,
and she's
a
still flopping.
great title of that.
She's still flopping.
Yeah.
She's still flopping.
She's still flopping.
She has not gotten it together. She
never
needs.
that
She's had a
girl.
Do you know
year
how,
to
like-
figure it out.
Do you know how, like, allegedly, and by that I mean this actually happened, it's not alleged at all, how apparently Brussels sprouts used to, like, have a bitter flavor, so then scientists,
Yes.
like, went in and
Like,
figured
in
out
the
what
early
the actual
2000s.
chromosome was that was, like,
Yeah.
the bitter flavor, and they took out Brussels sprouts, and that's why Brussels sprouts don't taste bitter anymore?
Yeah.
That's literally what happened. I'm not even
What?
joking. I didn't make that up.
Mhm.
They need to do that, but the
Wow.
opposite for honeydew
And put a flavor.
put
in
a
there.
flavor in the
Put a
bitch.
damn-
Mhm.
Because I'm
Sure.
tired of her.
Put a damn thought. You know.
Like, if I want that, girl, I'm just going to have a lychee. That's more flavored, girl. And lychee is basically water.
Oh, lychee martinis are so good,
Oh,
though.
they're too good.
Like-
they're too good.
They're too good.
Yeah.
Miranda, we can't go to that one
But-
bar. We can't, Miranda.
We can't go. We
Where-
can't.
Miranda,
do
we gotta
it.
go.
Casey,
Miranda, we
can't
gotta go back to
Can't
the.
do it.
We gotta go back to the Philippines so that you and I can just eat fruit together.
I
And
think, honestly,
specifically
that
mangoes.
is all I want. And I'm just going to bring my own. I don't know if they have tahini in the
No.
Philippines.
They don't.
Okay.
No,
great.
bring your
I have
own,
travel
yeah, bring
size.
your own.
I mean,
It was so funny.
BYOB.
We were on the trip, and I was like, "Yeah, it's like we were in Korea, and we were like eating obviously spicy food, gochujang, da 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 da." And I was like, "It's so funny that like the Philippines doesn't have spicy food at all." And his family like laughed, and they were like, "No, it's because Joy doesn't eat spicy food, so we don't ever get to enjoy spicy food." And I was like, "Oh,
Casey's like, that is a woman after my own heart.
Uh,
Honey.
Queen.
Call it my
Queen.
name.
with
Call it my
Joy.
name, honey.
Can I do one more? Can I do one more actual go off since that was really like a I wanted to empower people.
Sure, absolutely.
Sure.
Go off, Adam.
Epcot is finished. Epcot is done. She's complete. Well, you know what? Walt said, as long as there's imagination left in the world, Disneyland will never be complete. But girl, Epcot is
Girl, Epcot,
through.
honey, sign sealed it, honey. Close the
Don't
envelope.
touch
Walls
her.
are
Don't touch
down.
her.
We're good.
Walls are. We're never touching her again. So stop asking. It's done.
Every single thing that they have done throughout this entire process that was like really cool and riveting, or the marketing made it be like it's Epcot, she's the new girl, has not been the new girl. So for the entire thing to culminate in a celebration where they open a hallway is truly one of the most shocking things that has ever happened. And it really is fitting for what the fuck Epcot just went through for the past 5 years, for that to be how it like wrapped itself up. But it is so funny. It's so funny. And then like, because like the day, it was like media day, so they like had banners and they had like a little event inside, and so it like looked a little more fun. And then like the next day, people were in there and they were like, "So it's really a hallway."
Really?
It's a
Yeah.
hallway, bitch.
Yeah. So
Because remember, someone like tweeted like, "This is it," and then someone was like, "Actually, all of these things have opened when it comes to new Epcot." And like, girl, like Awesome Planet was on there.
they said
Regal-
They said
Regal.
17 things have opened since the Epcot project has started, and they listed things.
Club
that
Cool.
They listed Club Cool as one of the things that opened, and I was like, "Well, I mean, sure, that is a new
Sure.
space, but like, it's the exact same function as
Yeah.
the former club. I wouldn't count that. I
And
would be like,
actually, they've kind of made it like not as fun as it was
It's-
before.
yeah,
yeah,
No, they turned it into a damn airport duty free
Yeah.
shop, girl.
Yes.
I would have more fun at a duty free if it was at Epcot.
I love duty-free shops.
Just give me a full place that's. The Starbucks was on the list, but what was not on the list was the little Starbucks that was open during the construction. They did not include that. And I was very upset as someone who went to that one often when I worked there.
They did not
It
put
was
in the
honestly a fine
refreshment port.
location.
The refreshment port bathrooms, the
new
brand
bathrooms.
new bathrooms with the beautiful tile.
I mean, they obviously had like Guardians and like Rat and like Fine, but then they like truly to be like, well, they opened Beauty and the Beast sing along. I was like, well, no one asked for it, and many people were
No one
offended by it.
asked for
So I don't know if we should be
I
touting
don't
that
think
as an
you should.
accomplishment.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's fine. Anyway, Test Track closes next week.
So the evil
Track
has
closes.
been defeated.
The new Encanto show is not permanent.
Correct. There's still no shade in Epcot, even though they were like, Epcot needs shade. There's no shade.
Epcot needs shade, so let's build let's put up construction walls for 3 years, so that way we can open this baby up.
Nary a tree anywhere.
Never.
Oh,
Never.
God. It's fine.
Man. I don't
And
know
then
when I'm
and now
going
there's
yet.
rumors of people being like,
I need to
they're
figure
working with the state of Florida. They're gonna open a 5th park, guys. It's coming. I
Oh,
promise. Even if they announce a 5th park, if they did announce it, it would be a D23 this year. And even if they do announce it, no one will step foot in that park until 2029. At the earliest.
Oh, at the earliest.
Very earliest.
And
Yeah.
girl, at that point, fucking
And shovels would have to start like the next day.
Yeah.
Like, they would have to be, like,
Yeah.
breaking ground.
And they're like, and here we are live at the ground site. Let's take a look.
It's just flamingo
Man.
crossings. We will build the biggest Target ever built here at Walt Disney World.
yes,
And I'd go.
and Miranda
Oh
would
my
go.
God.
Honestly,
Casey would go.
I would. Rope
It'd
drop.
be part of Casey Way, even though it's not on Casey Way Saga. We would still do
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Moanda Way.
Moanda Way.
Moanda way.
Moanda
Moanda gets
way.
flamingo crossing.
Oh,
Get flamingo crossing.
Because
Well,
famously,
somebody-
Miranda likes Casey Way, but she doesn't like the restaurant on Casey Way.
yes, yeah.
Yeah. Miranda's more of a
I am a big
192.
fan of the new outdoor area. And I am not a 192.
How dare you?
How dare you.
That's pretty low.
That's low.
That's
low.
disgusting.
That's disgusting.
Disgusting.
Anyway, yeah.
What were you a fan of?
What
I
were
like
you a
what they're
fan
doing
of?
with Flamingo Crossing.
Oh,
They have like a little like outdoor situation. They've made like a little town village area. It's obviously not a lot of things are in there right now, but it looks really cute.
within
Like
a
a little
year
town
or two,
square.
it's just been popping off.
Yeah. She'll be up and going.
We'll find a new
Soon
maybe
enough.
yeah, Casey Way 2, honey.
Casey Way too.
All right, girls. Well, thank you so much for listening and joining us for today's episode. Don't forget, if you join the Patreon for $5 a month, you get 3 bonus episodes.
And where do they go for the Patreon?
That's patreon.com/did you read the group chat, honey.
Great.
Link on the bottom.
Mhm.
Bottom.
Our most we've had a couple new members in the last.
Yeah.
we had
sweet,
someone
yeah.
on the Boys Love Patreon be like, I was listening to Did You Read the Group Chat, and they said that they recorded a Patreon episode of their trip, but I don't know where to find it in the Patreon. And we had to be like, it's another Patreon. I hate to tell you, it's a separate Patreon.
So head on over there. Girl.
I don't know where
Head on
it should be live by the time this is out.
Casey's like, actually, that episode is $15. So unfortunately,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
that is
And it's a
pay-per-listen.
3-month minimum commitment.
Uh-huh.
So you will have to purchase 3 months worth. We've got the Asia recap that's in there. We got the Chicago recap coming at the end of the month, and then a mysterious episode that
shit.
Miranda and Adam will
Mysterious
record
The
next
Miranda
week.
and Adam
Oh,
have
right,
to record
yes.
next week.
Miranda and I have obviously talked about this ad nauseum,
Yeah.
and we know
I
exactly
think
what
we're
we're
just
going to
gonna
be
like
discussing.
pull up photos of close friends and family and just read them for filth. Like, why not? Who would not pay for that?
How is that?
Nick
How is that different
Story.
from any week that you talk about your family on this pod regularly?
Touche.
Funny.
We have photo. Well, a face to a name.
Touche.
That would be fun if you two do like look back at your Facebook friendship. Well, Adam doesn't have his Facebook anymore, but Miranda, look back at your old Adam like college photos and just reminisce on what happened.
We can
Yeah,
go
we
through
can
the
talk about-
slides.
The slides.
Oh, that's I'll put a Miranda and Adam timeline together.
You have to actually. This is what the episode is. You have to talk about when you went on tour after college.
Here's
and
the time.
Adam cried as if he was never going to see you again, as if you went to war.
Here's the timeline of
think I
Miranda and
remember.
Adam's life. Miranda's born
Okay.
first. Famously, Miranda's an old hag compared to me.
Yeah.
Then
I
I'm
am,
born. And then 9/11 happened, changed our lives forever. And then we get into like when we meet. Years later.
Stupid. You two are so dumb.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
basically that.
That's
So there you
basically
go.
it.
If that's the energy you want, honey, tune
We
into
could
Close
do
Friends.
a 9/11 deep dive episode.
No, we won't be doing that.
No.
We could do a dramatic reenaction of Miranda's speech at the wedding.
Oh my god, I could do.
And
my
it would
speech.
be 30, 40 minutes.
It would be the
It
amount
would
of
be
time.
honestly.
A one-woman
It
show.
would.
Yeah.
So there you go. Look at what you're missing out on.
No, but the
since you're not
options are
on Close
endless.
Friends.
The options.
So make sure you join Close Friends, and because if you do next week, you'll be able to see the actual Close Friends when we are live from Chicago.
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 All right. Well, thank you, girlies, for joining us today in the chat. Thank you, girlies, for joining us at the pod. And don't forget to read the group chat. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Discovering voices, building worlds. The Ampliverse.
Thanks for listening to the show. You can find us on Instagram at Did You Read the Pod and TikTok at Did You Read the Group Chat. You can also join the group chat on Facebook and the Discord server. Links on the episode details. The best way to support the show is by sharing the podcast to your friends and by leaving ratings and reviews. You can leave a 5-star rating on Spotify and a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, and we'll read them on the show. Our theme, KK Cruisin' Lo-Fi, is by Closed on Sunday. Find their music on Spotify and YouTube as Closed on Sunday. See you next time, besties, and don't forget to read the group chat.